Hey you guys, it's Alan and Mo here with Love on Purpose, and we want you guys to download the app Dominion TV. Now, listen, in order for you guys to watch us, make sure you download that app. We're on every Thursday at 7 p.m. Don't miss it.
Hey guys, it's Alan and Mo here, founders of Love on Purpose. We want to encourage you to follow us on all social media platforms. Listen, we're on Facebook at Love on Purpose TV show. We're on Instagram at Love LUV on Purpose. And we're on YouTube at Love on Purpose. You can also contact us at request@alanandmo.com. And then visit our website at alanandmo.com.
Hey guys, we're back again with Alan and Mo with Love on Purpose.
Alan and Mo, Love on Purpose.
Yes, we're back for the third week. We are excited to be here.
And man, last week was good.
It was.
Last week was really, really good. I mean, we got to dive into falling in love and the dangers of falling in love. We talked about the steps.
Yes, those steps.
Talking about falling down the steps. So hopefully you guys are able to go back and kind of just analyze some of your past decisions. And really see where you guys can make some corrections.
Yes.
Or some adjustments rather.
Right, adjustments.
This week though, I'm excited about this session because we get to pick back up on falling in love, and the reason we wanted to spend some sufficient time with this is because like making those decisions, they don't just impact your past,
right,
but they impact who you are presently and ultimately who you're going to become.
That's right.
and so you remember, like in the first week we talked about love on purpose, and we talked about the necessity for singles to really operate in purpose before even entering a relationship,
right?
And especially a relationship of love. And so if you're going to do that and you're working so hard for your purpose, you'll sabotage your future if you fall in love. So what I want to do though is I want to talk a little bit about the dangers to who you are presently if you fall in love with someone.
So that's I think this is a good topic just because, we got so many singles that are here now and looking for love or all that good stuff. But it's a good topic of not falling in love, in the present or the future, just because in the present, you got to think about your family. I mean, if you have a family, it could just be you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're working in your purpose and you're working on stuff, that you're trying to get out, and you just blatantly fall in love without anything on your eyes, you're just in there, that person may not be the person that's for you. You know what I mean? They may not be what's the word, apt or willing to say, okay, well, I'm gonna drop what I'm doing and move on, or whatever the case is. I'm trying to get the words out
because
right.
Listen, but no, because we've had this conversation several times before.
Right.
We've had this conversation several times before. I remember a few episodes ago, about 2 episodes ago, you said whenever you and I met, you already had some things in place.
Right.
You know what I mean? You already had things in place. You already had things in motion.
Right.
And when we met, you made it very clear that, hey, this is where I mean, you were a nurse at the time. I mean, you're still a nurse now, but you were operating full time as a nurse. Right. And you worked hard to get that. And so to your point now, and for you guys, you like falling in love is dangerous to your present, because just like Monique, you worked so hard to get to where you are. I mean, and you have 2 boys. I have a son, but those 2 boys, their future is depending on your decisions.
Right.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if you heard that. Listen, guys, your kids, your own life, your family, they're hanging in the balance.
Yeah.
Not saying that you're fully responsible, but I'm saying the decisions that you make today, that's going to have a heavy impact on those who are connected to you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And so to your point, it's like, if you don't make sure the person that you are engaging your time in, that you're having a relationship with, if you don't make sure that they have a clear understanding of that, right, and they're willing to say, okay, I want to take who you are and who you've become in your situation, I want to take that and assume it as it's mine. Yeah. You know, that's whenever it can begin to get dangerous to who you are presently. Yeah. Yeah. You know, good. Because your boys, my son, you know, they're young, they're developing every day. Yeah. And I mean, like, whatever they're around, you know, that stuff is impacting them. Mm-hmm. And so all the hard work that you did, could be flushed down the drain if you make a crazy decision. Right. And so I mean, like myself, like, I mean, as you were saying that, I was thinking, you know, about myself personally, and, you know, I really didn't date that much before you. Mm-hmm. I mean, most of you know, we shared this on the story, on the show before, but I was married before to my son's mom, and that didn't work out. And after that, I was very, 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 like, very, what do I want to say? I was very picky. I was very choosy, but, like, I really did not engage a lot of, you know, relationships and that kind of thing. I didn't let anybody get close to my heart, you know?
I won't say you were picky. I think you knew what you wanted.
That's it.
You knew who you were, and you knew what you wanted.
Yeah. Man, we can do a whole episode on that.
Right.
And just the power of knowing who you are. Yeah. That puts you in a position to make those decisions. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying I didn't have opportunities. Yeah. You know, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, because I knew who I was, because I knew where I was going, and I knew the value of that, I didn't let anything come in and jeopardize that. Right. You know, I mean, like, I think a lot of my son, and like it tore me to pieces whenever I realized that, hey, we're gonna have to make a decision where I'm not gonna be in the house with him. Yeah. You know, because I came from a background where my father wasn't in the house, and I mean, that was a tough decision for me to have to make. But after having had made that decision, after that, I said, oh, I'm gonna be certain he doesn't have to see any of that again. Right. But the only way for me to do that is I had to avoid the dangers of falling in love. Yeah. Again.
And I'm glad that you said it, just because when I think about my past relationship, I was kind of in the midst of finding myself and really figuring out who I was and what I wanted to be. And of course, I'm a nurse, but in that, this was 5 years ago. Yeah. In that relationship, I had this nudge that real estate was what I wanted to get into. Yeah. And just like we talked about in the last episode, you know, falling in love with the wrong person, or just falling in love, period. Correct. And not paying attention to what that other person's vision is. I went to that person and I told them, you know, I wanted to do real estate. Yeah. And I was going to meet with contractors and things of that nature. And it was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, I told him these things, and it was kind of like he shut me down. Like, no, we're not doing that. Wow. That's not what we're doing. And here's the thing. I wasn't even married at the time. Right. You know what I mean? I wasn't married. I was engaged at the time, but I'm trying to be a good, I don't want to say wife, but a good person.
You're a wife in training?
In training. I'm trying to be a good wife, and I listen. You know what I mean? I'm like, I listen to what this person said. So that's why, again. Wow. It's just not good.
There's so many things in that, though, but that shifts us into the second part that we want to talk to you guys about. Right. Listen, the dangers of falling in love and the impact it has to your future. So, you know, like that example that you shared just now about your past relationships, so many of our viewers go through that right now. Right. I mean, how many times have women came to you and said, I don't feel like I can be myself. I don't feel like I can go after this dream, this vision. Yeah. I have something on the inside of me, but I don't feel like I can go after it. Yeah. Right? So the dangers of not only falling in love prematurely, but the dangers of falling in love prematurely with the wrong person. The wrong person. You know, somebody who doesn't have your same goals, your same ambitions, your same dreams, right? Right. Or even the capacity.
The capacity, because that's the good part. Because you have to be willing.
Correct.
You know what I mean? To be open to somebody else's dream.
Listen. Her in these mic drop moments. I'm telling you. Guys, Thursdays at 7 p.m., if you're not here, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Oh, my God.
She's able to drop the mic at any time. At any time. But that's, I mean, that's so good though. That's so good though, because I mean, we get in those situations, and like you said, so look at you now. This is a prime example right here, right? So if you would have, fell in love prematurely, that kind of thing, and you spoke about, hey, I want to do this in real estate. I want to, I want to be this. That wasn't accepted at the time.
Right.
Say you would have gave into that. Right now, real estate has changed your entire life.
It has changed my entire life, and I would, and again, no offense to nursing, I love my patients, but I just knew it was more that I wanted to do in life. So with that, if I had been stuck, you know what I mean, and listen to that person and say, I'm not gonna pursue real estate and I'm gonna stay here, I'd be miserable. Yeah, I'd be miserable right now.
You would. You wouldn't be operating in purpose. Right. You wouldn't be helping people. I mean, right now, like your whole thing with real estate is you help people unlock their dreams.
That's right.
So it gives you an opportunity to build a relationship, but to also add that spirit of God into the transaction.
That's right.
Some know, some don't know.
Right.
but you're operating in purpose, and you're in the marketplace, and you can flow like that. Right. Nursing is still in the back pocket. Nursing is still there. You can still pull it anytime you want to.
Right.
But because you are now operating on a level of purpose, it affords you the opportunity to be a blessing to your family.
Yeah.
On a higher level, because listen, we all know when we tap into what we were created for, there's a kingdom of God influence that hovers over that.
Right.
And so when you made that decision, or those decisions, when you made that, your provision went from one level to another level. And get this, that's in money, but that's also in love, that's in emotional stability, that's in security. I mean, it goes to another level.
Yeah.
And so guys, as you're mastering your singleness, you have to remember that.
Yeah.
You have to remember, one, what decisions do I need to make to protect my present being, my present self, those who are connected to me, right? And then two, what decisions do I need to prepare myself to make to protect my future?
That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
My future, and then those who are connected to me and those who will be connected to me. Because there's, I definitely want to get into vision. Because listen, without a vision, listen, people perish, but also relationships perish.
Relationships perish. Yes.
You have to have that vision, man.
You have to have a vision.
And so I'm excited to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about that because a lot of times, whenever we are driven by emotion, whenever we're driven by emotion, it seems to like falsely be a substitute for vision.
Yeah.
So emotions substitute the vision, right? Think about like when we were younger, right? And we had this class and with this teacher that, we probably didn't particularly care about. And we found out on that Friday when we walked into that class that there was a substitute teacher. Right? Temporarily, we're like, listen, party, right? And we had a substitute teacher about 2 or 3 more times, and then the real teacher comes back and she's like, okay, there's a test today.
Right.
But that's what emotions do for us.
It does.
Emotions, they're a false substitute for vision.
Yeah.
So guys, we're going to talk more about vision coming up in the next couple episodes, but we're going to talk more about vision and how vision will light up your path to your relationships. So you have any more mics to drop?
No.
Guys,
not today.
It has been a joy, just like always here on Love on Purpose. So remember, guys, if you haven't like and share it. Follow us on Instagram. We have our page on Facebook now. Follow us, Love on Purpose TV show. And guys, we will see you next week with Love on Purpose.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Hey you guys, it's Alan and Mo here with Love on Purpose, and we want you guys to download the app Dominion TV. Now, listen, in order for you guys to watch us, make sure you download that app. We're on every Thursday at 7 p.m. Don't miss it.
Hey guys, it's Alan and Mo here, founders of Love on Purpose. We want to encourage you to follow us on all social media platforms. Listen, we're on Facebook at Love on Purpose TV show. We're on Instagram at Love LUV on Purpose. and we're on YouTube at Love on Purpose. You can also contact us at request@allenandmo.com, and then visit our website at allenandmo.com.